What's going on, H-Fam? It's your boy Hudfax TV, and I'm back with another reaction video. Y'all know the motto. I'm not about to hold you guys up. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button for your boy, man. Turn on the notification bell for yourself so you can get notified when I drop more bangers. Like this one right here. Get in the comments. Talk to me. I do talk back. Do me another big favor. Like and share this video. So check it out, man. This is something different. I'm really not a wrestling fan, but shout out to my homeboy Ryan, man. He wanted me to check this joint out. He said this was a dope match from back in the day. But I am familiar with wrestlers. When I was a kid, I did, watch Hulk Hogan, Sting, the Hacksaw Jim Duggan, like that, you know what I'm saying? But when it came to Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and all that, I really lost interest, when it came up to those eras. But I do know what's up with wrestling, you know what I'm saying? I do like a little action, right? You know what I'm saying? But hey, he wanted me to check this joint out, 15 minutes long. We about to sit back and enjoy this wrestling match. This is a cage match, actually. Oh, and I do know The Undertaker, too. I know The Undertaker, but the other guy, Mick Flurry, I really don't know Mick Flurry like that. But I might know him if I see his face. But far as Undertaker, I definitely know who Undertaker is. I've never seen this match before because I really didn't watch wrestling like that. But I'm gonna watch it today. Nah, let me just play. Let's go ahead and check it out. But before we do that, I just got to make sure you guys are having a positive day. I do got to spread love and send blessings your way, man. Not only that, y'all know God is love. So if you're spreading that, you got God inside you. Now let's catch these bars, man. I'm talking about let's catch these bars. Let's catch these blows. Let's do it.
Honestly, I did not expect him to get up from that. He hit, and finally he started moving around, and I was like, man, that's one.
Oh, shit. It was,
son of a gun
wait.
right
Hold on. Because some of this stuff is actually real. There's no stunt doubles and nothing like that. So him falling from all the way off there like that absolutely is real. Like, you can't fake that. You know what I'm saying? And he's big, so. Wait, did I miss it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how high he is.
I did not expect him to get up from that. He hit, and finally he started moving around, and I was like, man, that's one tough son of a gun right there.
Well, my feud with The Undertaker had actually ended a while earlier. I thought we were entering a match cold. I thought my character had been through a lot and people had lost interest in it. After watching the first ever cell match between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, I realized I was in a terrible predicament to even try to approach the level that they had reached was going to be very difficult. And I just didn't see how it would be possible without something special.
Right.
I can guarantee that Mankind...
I do remember Mankind. Wait a minute, man. I remember Mankind for sure.
We'll have a surprise for everyone that you will not soon forget.
If we can do something special, if we can start a match in a way that no one ever has, maybe we can fool people into thinking we're having a great match, even if we're not.
I'm not sure exactly what had happened, but Undertaker broke his foot. And we weren't sure, how, that was going to play out.
Yeah, I did happen to have a fracture in my ankle. It was such an important time in the business. You knew you had to do it. So, you just grit your teeth and go in there and do what you do.
That compounded the troubles that we were facing. Yeah, The Undertaker and I reminisced about that a couple of years ago. Like, what were we even doing in that situation? And yet he willingly entered it with a broken foot, which speaks volumes as to what
Wrestling guys really was going through pain, man.
He is.
Oh my. Look out. The Undertaker is here, and he's walking with purpose. Oh, this is going to be bad.
I don't remember the build-up to that day other than being approached by Mr. McMahon and him asking me if I had been up on top of that structure earlier in the afternoon.
That's high.
Shirt
That's
in my
very,
hat,
very high.
which was the biggest lie I'd told up to that point in my life. And then he asked me if I was comfortable up there, and I assured him I was, which became the newest biggest lie I'd ever told in my life, because if I had ever gone up on top of that structure in the afternoon, I wouldn't have been scaling it that evening, because it was terrifying, absolutely terrifying. I know there are people in the WWE universe, superstars, who are not afraid of heights. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights too.
It's red hot, and it's sold out. Welcome everybody to the 6th annual King of the Ring.
The reaction, even with a normally hot crowd, was a little bit lukewarm until we got up on top of the cell.
What's he doing? Well, he's trying to get up to the top of the cage. Well, I'd see that, but for what? He's not very logical. I mean, he needs therapy.
I mean, his name is Mankind. And he is fighting the Undertaker.
To be completely honest, is like, crap. Am I going to be able to get up there? You know, the answer was yes, because I don't know how. I mean, I would have got up there. I don't care how, but I would have got up there. It was definitely an exciting way to start off a Hell in a Cell match, to start out on top.
There are moments when...
Nah, that is legendary, though. That is legendary.
It's like we're tearing holes in the mesh.
Two big guys.
As we walk, which should have been a harbinger for even worse things to come.
They're destroying the Hell in a Cell. And my God, don't get them over here where we are.
I still remember clearly the distinct sound of the wire.
Yo, that is so dangerous, though. Could y'all imagine? That's real steel, real metal. One messed up move, trip, fall. Like, it's no space to even fall and be comfortable. That, you can't fake that right there. You understand what I'm saying? These wrestlers, they deserve all their flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people were saying wrestling is fake. Of course, they're not trying to, really, really hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? It is entertaining, but in the process, they are tearing their bodies up. Wear and tear for sure. And like I said, that's steel. That's real steel. One messed up state, boom, hit your head, anything can happen.
Or breaking from the pressure of our weight. Well, funny enough, I felt safer on the edge or the poling of the cage.
And I just remember getting a couple of really quality chair shots to the back. I think Jerry Lawler said,
Puts goosebumps on my back there. It makes the hair on my neck stand up. I like it.
And the next thing I know, I was in flight.
Woof. Look how high he fell, gang. He could have broke his leg, his neck. He could have broke anything. Look how high that is. I don't care how thin that wood was. What if a piece of wood or a piece of anything could have... I'm telling you, that's crazy.
Spontaneous and real.
That's crazy.
So that call has a pulse.
I cannot believe.
And then he slid under the barricade.
When I tossed him off of there, and as I was watching him fall, and it seemed like it took forever for him to hit the table. It was like only thing I could liken it to is an outer body experience. It was so crazy, and it was so loud in there with the people.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Nothing like that had ever been done.
Believe me, I was
that's insane.
Having a heart attack, watch what was going on. And I got to Mick. I'm asking him, are you okay? Are you okay? And he gave me the sign there that, yeah, I can continue, which flabbergasted me. He said something.
Oh, my God, bro. That was absolutely real.
Say it again, my shoulder. So I called for a stretcher, and in order for the stretcher to get there, we had to lift the Hell in the Cell up. So with the Undertaker still on the top of the Hell in the Cell, it started moving upward.
Why is the cage raising? Do they realize the Undertaker is still on top of the cage? They're raising the cage with the Undertaker still on top. Wait.
Obviously, I know they raised the cage, but I was kind of oblivious to it, really. I was so zoned in what we were doing at that point. You know, I'm kind of up there without any kind of communication with anything or anybody. I was just like, well, I guess I'm not going anywhere till they, you know, till they bring me down.
We got Nick about halfway back. He started saying, "No, I want to go back. I want to go back." I said, "No, you're not going anywhere. You're going back. You know, you're going to the hospital." And the next thing I know, Nick jumps up. He started climbing up to Hell in a Cell again. He started going up to the top.
What?
And look, you're kidding me. In the hell is he standing? Oh my God! And notice he's got a smile on his face. For God's sake!
Whoa!
He wants to go back up.
Really?
It's going back up. And so is the Undertaker. No way! How can he climb? How can his body? Oh my God! The Undertaker's got the chair. This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. This was a great match. I would have loved to watch this.
I didn't know for sure if I could, but I said I was going to give it my best try. But by the time I got to the top of the cell, I was just about out of energy. So I look back and I wish that I'd had the strength and the energy to exchange with The Undertaker, but I'm thankful that I didn't in retrospect, because if I'd had the strength to exchange, I also would have had the strength to get off the cell for the choke slam.
Did they go through? Oh. Yo, Undertaker, bro, you didn't have no remorse for that, man? Like, bro, you just threw the man off the 16-foot joint, bro. Undertaker, bro, come on, bro. You could have took it easy on him, bro. That's crazy. Wow. With the cheer.
Good God! Good God! That's it. He's dead. Well, somebody stop the
That's it. He's dead. It's crazy. That's crazy. But goddamn, Undertaker, you was a dirty mother.
The poor son of a... He's broken in half. And the Undertaker likes it. But I think enough is enough.
Knowing what we know and knowing that that structure gave way, I believe that if I'd gone up in a way that I usually did for choke slams, that would afford me the safest landing on a mat inside a ring, that I would have over-rotated and landed high on my shoulders and likely never wrestled again.
I totally agree with that. We're talking a matter of a couple of inches, even the way he landed. I mean, that could have been catastrophic. I mean, it really
Bro,
could.
that's insane.
Off of the panel and onto the support bars. If I hadn't have done that, we'd have both gone through that together. So if you could imagine, if I had stayed on that panel, my weight would have probably been on him too. And then what happens?
Oh my
Scary
God.
thought.
It just was an incredible thud, and it just made you...
Great match, but at what cost? Your life damn near?
Nose.
I remember punching him.
Wait, you got in?
Him, but also being just distracted by this huge, what I thought was a booger in his nose. Come to find out that it was one of his incisors that it went through his lip and ended up in his nose.
Oh
And I
my
had the
God.
presence of mind to think that if I could just find a way to stick my tongue through that massive wound and wriggle it, that it would create a compelling image. I knew I was going to be okay.
Oh my! Oh. And he's smiling. He is smiling.
Nick had basically just had two really bad car accidents.
Oh my God.
Still had the fortitude.
Now I see why you wanted me to do a reaction to this. This is crazy. This is insane. I was not prepared for this right here, y'all. Oh my God.
To get back to his feet and say, we're going to finish this. I mean, that's just another cut of human being right there.
You know what? I'm
Monster.
panicking. I really am. I don't know if I should just say the match is over, and then he grabs me and he goes, "Where are the tacks?"
Oh, God. What is that?
The tax.
No.
Bro.
My God.
You know, just the glittery, the shininess of the tacks. And I guess in retrospect, we needed something like that.
Bro, what is they doing? Yo, wait. What is they doing, y'all? What is going on right now? This got to be the craziest match I ever seen in my life, gang. These guys really, oh, shit.
Match.
The tacks were probably the easiest part of the night. It was definitely icing on the cake for him. He ended up in a bed of tacks, so it was a rough night for Mick Foley.
And even as Timmy White was counting 3, that I believe the right foot was just kicking ever so gently to show like I'm not completely out of this ball.
Oh my God,
yet.
bro.
Mike Chioda.
Oh my
not the referee,
God. Tax everywhere. I can't even watch it, gang. I can't look at that, gang. That is insane.
And you can look on the video and you can see I lift my arm. And the reason I lift my arm is I didn't want anyone in Pittsburgh to see me talking. And what I said to him was, have I already been on a stretcher tonight? And when he informed me that I had, that right arm went up about 3 seconds after that for a second time. And I said, I can't be on 2 stretchers in one night. And I hobbled my way to Mr. McMahon's room.
We took him back and put him on a table. He went to let me know that his shoulder was hurt, but he smiled at me, and I could see, that he had a gash under his lip. They started stitching him up right there. Just an incredible.
The pain to endure.
Sat me down.
For wrestling.
I remember those words specifically.
I bet not never hear nobody say wrestling is fake ever again.
You have no idea how much I appreciate what you've done for this company, but I never want to see anything like that again.
It's everlasting. It's in our minds forever. And it's like any other great event in wrestling.
That just did something to my whole body.
It's that play that defined the game.
I couldn't ask for a better human being to do that with than Mick. These are things that, like I said, that I haven't really talked about. There's probably only a handful of people that I would, open myself up like that to, he being one of them. It's really special to be considered such an iconic match and one that people really
got to be the best match I ever seen in my life when it comes to wrestling. I got the highest and most respect for both of these guys.
It was the reaction.
This is going down.
The unexpected, and I think
in the best.
Surprise, it embeds it in people's minds, so that anyone who was there in the venue or watching live when it happened will never forget that moment. This moment or series of moments has left this indelible imprint on people's memories. We're somehow able to create an image in people's minds that lives on and will outlive me and The Undertaker both.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen. First of all, me thinking him just getting thrown off the top of the 16-foot cage fence was the end game. Not knowing like he really went back in there. Went back up there and got choke slammed down and continued wrestling, bro. And then got back dropped on some tacks. Man, I better not never hear nobody ever tell me wrestling fake again, man. That match, I would have turned that match off, though. And, like, once I started seeing, and then the thing that went from up his nose, oh, my God, bro. That got to be the best wrestling match ever in history of wrestling. Nobody would never ever have that much courage, that much endure or will to hurt themselves that much. Mankind said, "This is how we gonna do this match. I'm gonna get taxed. You gonna throw me off the top. You gonna put me through that fence." They talked about that. I'm pretty sure they talked about it, right? It's scripted. But for it to actually be bloody and happy like that is crazy. Shout out to them, man. I give them boys the highly most respect when it come down to wrestling. Like, he could have died at any moment. He could have broke his neck, his back, his arm. Anything could have been messed up at any moment. But goddamn, whew. I hope they gave that man like $10, $15 million for that, man. For real. I'm about to get up out of here, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I didn't mean to talk too much during the video or talking too much at the end of the video, but this is my job. I am a reactor, and that's what I do. I talk through stuff. I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.